continuously through the black holes unless I'm like laser focused and I don't look around at anything. The minute I start scanning stuff, all hope is lost. Hello everyone, Thranx is here and welcome back to No Man's Sky episode 296. Wow, look at these terrain formations. Very much looking like man-made structures, but as it turns out, this is what this planet looks like when it is not going through a quote-unquote blistering flood. So very much tropical sort of rainforests. You can barely see anything down there. Look, it's just lost to the hills. At least that looks like something. Okay. I think the first thing we want to do is grab these items that are nearby here. This knowledge stone. Learn the Gek word for wood. Sure. Oh my. Did that say sheds and regrows bones? Fidgety gets cold easy. Well, I hope it doesn't get cold easy. There's literally blistering floods on this planet. I thought I saw a creature moving pretty quick. It made me think maybe we had a predator there for a moment, but it looks like it might have run away. Look at these creatures. So interesting. It's odd what passes for a paradise planet. I think I mentioned this casually in the last episode, but goodness. It is a touch bizarre to me. Ugh, 20,000 units. Why are we even holding on to that? There you go. We'll get the wiring looms in place, and you can go to the freighter. Speaking of, yes, we're going to make ourselves some bloody organs. Oh, I was like, what has got this exclamation point on my compass? It's hostile flora. It's always the hostile flora. Alright, so rather than fiddle around, because I didn't really want to do that, I actually did remember to look this one up before I started this episode, and we're going to need some of this feline liver and some mordite. So let's see what our starship actually needs. How many? Just one. Literally one bloody organ. Look at that processed meat. There it is. One bloody organ. Cooking it up. Looks good. And just like that, the deal was done. Put that right back on the freighter. So then if that's the case, we really don't need to attack any of these creatures. Melts easily. We'll scan a few minerals. We'll scan a few trees. This planet is cool, but these are particularly interesting. Eats cosmic radiation on a paradise planet of all things. Oh yeah. Look at that. As you can literally watch the sun go down. And the wind picks up. It cools down a little bit. Oh yeah, and then you get some of that dark orange nebula going on there. Ugh, and then back to the superheated rainstorm. Those darn blistering floods. No. Had enough of that. Let's go ahead and get the crystalline ventricle fixed, and just for fun, we're going to put it with the pulsing heart over here. Now I bet we could safely go through a black hole with this ship. But the question is, do we want to leave this system that fast? Maybe. The system doesn't really appeal to me. I've started to become very, very picky about the types of systems that I like, and the simple fact that the nebula is this sort of sun-kissed orange, almost, maybe almost like a blood orange, I'm not particularly fond of that color palette. I'm trying to think of a planet where that would look nice as my night sky. Maybe on a dead planet or a dead moon. I like the desert nights to feel cold. Even the hot planets, I would rather have the deep crimson. What do you have, Technology Merchant Atalyst? Exocraft Boost Module. I have a sinking suspicion that does not work for the Minotaur, so we're going to leave it be. Instead, let's attempt to see if there's any tritium being sold in any real quantity here. Okay, this one has dihydrogen jelly on that side, so we're actually going to go to the other side and see if it has some tritium. There's not. Okay. I was like, where is my trade station? Please have tritium. No. We got 1,700 residual goop. I guess we'll buy that. Sure. I guess we're gonna keep adding to the goop. Why not? Well, they're really talking up a storm in there. Too bad I don't have time for all that. No, we've got places to go. Oh, look at that. Is that an exotic? No, that's a weird explorer. Wow, busy spaceport. Busy indeed. Galactic core. Alright. Let's go here. Pretty neat colored nebula. But we're just going to push right on through. At this point, we're nearing the end. And it's becoming like the horse at the end of a... And I don't know this firsthand, but I've heard the expression. You know, at the end of an outing, sees the stable and kind of picks up speed. That's sort of where we're at. Oh, look! My. Does someone need a little bit of help? And we get to do this with our living ship? Oh, fun. Watch your aim, Thranxes. Watch your aim. Alright, there you go, there you go. Lead, lead, lead. Yep. I'm gonna brake, spin around. Wow, this thing does have good handling. Cannot wait for it to be upgraded. Alright. I'll bite. There you go. Let's get rid of you. I generally really like having missiles, though. Ooh, boy, that ship can move? Too bad it can't move fast enough. There you go. Boom! You're darn right, hostile ships defeated. What sort of planet do we have there? Contaminated planet? Oh, the Lifeform wants me to board their ship. I'll board it. I mean, we have to look and at least see what kind of ship it is. But I've got a suspicion it's not going to be anything great. What is... Wait. The arrow is... Oof, that's a fairly large-looking ship, although I know the physical appearance has very little to do with it. It's one of the ones with the odd antennae sticking out in front of the hangar bay. Not a huge deal, not a deal breaker. But of course, yeah, B29 plus 7. How dare you waste my time? I think we need to call in our capital ship just so they understand why we turned them down. Why can we not warp our freighter here? Is it too close to all the action? How about that? Yeah, warp on in. Show them what a fleet is like here. I mean, it looks cool. I like the up and down one. I don't know. I'm happy with what we have. I really am. It would have to be, especially because we have so much built on our freighter. I mean, let's be very realistic here. It would have to be darn near perfect for us to replace the Sword of Justice. Yeah, that is a tough sell. A real tough sell. Well, I suppose we should go up and look at what we have here. Which is not terribly horrible. So it looks like we have a ton of dihydrogen jelly and not a lot of tritium. And we were getting to where I thought we were just going to do this on our personal inventory, but then we would have to stop processing goop. And even though I'm still not convinced it's worth our time, I cannot stop processing goop because I know it's just nanites in the background, just working for me where I don't have to do anything, and it's hard to say no to that. Even if you can rationalize that you don't really need it, it's hard to turn it down. I think what we'll do in the interest of doing things a little differently than normal, because I don't necessarily want to spend all of our time doing this. Because usually when we come to the freighter, we sort of make an outing of it. And I think instead, we'll just process the freighter's inventory and not necessarily send out more expeditions. Yeah, I'm not 100% if that's the right call, but that's the call we're going to make. And my reason is just because I don't really want to. Well, I just don't really want to do it. It's really just as simple as that. I tend to follow my gut in this game and just do the things I want to do. So normally when I'm sitting down with a lot of time to like dig through my inventory and get my inventory squared away, it's because that's what I want to do. And when I don't, it's because that's not what I want to do. It's fairly simple, actually. The decision-making matrix is quite straightforward, actually. So we're doubling down on this is going to be all non-ferrite dust, and this one is going to become all ferrite dust. Ferrite dust for days, and then I think we really need to do, honestly, is change it to a color that speaks that. So if we do that, that's... yes, I accept these terms. Boom. Storage augmentation slots, 10 of them too. Oh, let's park our salvage data in there. Alright, well, I think that's plenty of inventory management, really. Let's head over here and see what sort of nanites we can get from analyst entity Uzimoral. Data on minerals, sure. Oh, yes! Oh, yes, yes, yes. 1,100 nanites. That is some goodness. Alright, so I don't really care to look around this system much. Let's get the Galactic core pulled up and just see how far we're going to jump with our freighter here. Look at the black holes are increasing in frequency significantly. 1684. I'm forgetting how far our max travel is. Oh, that was a good one probably. 1718. 2 planets and its Corvax. I accept these terms. Very, very good. Very, very good. Adequate economy. A belligerent conflict level. Seems like a vague descriptor, really. There's that Starship launch fuel. Better buy it while it's hot. So we've discovered a black hole, and the question is, are we going to... What's... No, no, no. Yeah, follow that ship in. Follow that ship into the hangar bay. Come on. Oh, what? Look at this. The Nonos will OF9. Hang tight. Hyperdrive range 161, 210. Maneuverability. See, it doesn't really have any technology installed on it. What's the price? We're not exchanging, obviously. 7 million units to buy. I mean, that's chump change for us. Look at this thing. That is such a neat ship. It's got the the wings, but I don't think these wings fold down. I think that wing rides high all the time. It's not the folding wings, which, I mean, what's the worst case scenario, right? We buy it and then we don't like it and we scrap it. Yeah, I think we're just going to go ahead and buy it. My biggest concern is that it's hard to know the warp range, right? It says hyperdrive range 161.6. Let's see, if I come over here and we just look at the end of sleep, we have a hyperdrive range. It says 533.5 core. That's ridiculous. There's no way that's the core. And then this one is 153.4. Well, that effectively means this little squid ship is... Oh, I hate to get rid of it, but I don't ever use it. Oh, see, now we have a problem, because now our hangar is full. Because I impulse purchased this thing. Again, not that the money is hurting. 7.3 million units. If we compare that to the squid ship, we're talking 23.6. 7.3. How is this one? Oh, because I expanded its storage, right? How the heck is this ship a 533 core on the warp? Like, there's no conceivable way that's accurate. And if it is accurate, holy moly. No, let's see. Plus 234, plus 200, plus 248. Holy crow. So this thing does have a base of 533? This thing is so much better than the other one. Like, that range is downright laughable. Oh, maybe they don't come in that range anymore. But then why would this ship be so... You know, I bought this ship. I don't know if I'm going to keep it. Okay, hold on. So let's fly it around. We've got to get some pictures of it. Yeah, it doesn't do the folding wing thing. I mean... We've got to get a neat little picture of it. I definitely approve of the color scheme. That, like, opal white and gold rim. It's very, like, regal looking, very space. And then look from this side, it looks like gunmetal gray. Okay, well, it's time to go get our money back. That's exactly what's about to happen. We had to buy it just to say that we bought it. Hey, you know what, though? And I mean this. I mean every bit of this sentence. If we get a frigate upgrade module for scrapping this ship, it will so be worth the 7 million units. I would do it over and over again. Oh, yeah, no, we're doing it. We're scrapping the heck out of this thing. Actually, wait, no, before we do that... It says the scrap's only worth 5.1. What a ripoff. Yeah, they won't let us disable anything else. Alright, let's do it. Claim the scrap. Yes, I want it to be destroyed. I know, I know. Okay, well, let's start by selling this pulse engine module. And let's see if you have any Minotaur. No, you don't. Okay, alright, well. Storage augmentation. So close. So close, but yet so far. I think once we press out of the Euclid Galaxy, we'll have to swing over to the Nexus and see if we can get some daily missions with some frigate upgrade modules. I think we're about due, not necessarily for some grinding, but for a little bit of focused attention in that regard. So we basically spent, once you factor in our lost value, we spent about 2 million units and change for some nanites and a storage augmentation module. Not the worst way to spend money, I suppose. I don't know if I would say it's the best way to spend money, but it's certainly not the worst. Whoa! Are you actually talking to them? Look, they're having a discussion. Oh, I've got to talk to you. Even though I'm interrupting. Unknown life form, I passed my test. Ehue. I am free to explore, free to pursue my passion for structural analysis. Do you have a base, a science terminal? Think of all that might be done. Korvax is happy, overjoyed to see me. They seem to have just completed some rite of passage for their species, necessitating them to go out into the universe and pursue their interests. The scientist offers to join my base if I provide them with a science terminal. What, are you going to kick out my... I'm curious to see what's going to happen, but the truth is, I'm too afraid that if I do this, you're going to replace my scientist that I have, and we have a history. Oh, please, reanalyze the situation. No. I don't even want to... No. You want me to kick out? I'm not a fair weather... Oh, my goodness. Goop it is. Oh, tritium. Thank you. Take a few microprocessors as well. And... Oh, are we really maxed out on... Well, I guess we are. Okay, fair enough. Bought too many, and the goop continues. Okay, let's check out the guild missions. And then I dare say we're just going to have to press through a photo of a hollow terminus. I can do that. Feed 6 creatures? Yeah, if they're cool enough. I mean, kill 8 sentinels? That's my kind of mission right there. I think I forgot to check the guild envoy at the last space station. What would you have for me? Units? Not the worst thing in the world. Okay, these fighters look pretty neat. Everything's like white and gold in this system. Well, almost. That other fighter looked cooler. Okay. That being said, let us depart into the black hole. There we go, lined up. Pulse engine on. Need some warp upgrades for our living ship. That's what we need. Ever closer to the galactic center. Alright, where are we exactly? 57,000 light years. And look at these star clusters here. This is just... it's a lot. It's a lot to take in. Alright, well, we're not even going to look. We're just going to jump to the next place. Oh, what? Oh, with a lavender nebula. What? Oh, scan the planet already. It's an acrid planet. This is a neat nebula, though. It's purple and blue, and what sort of planet do we have here? Oh, a fragmented planet. Oh, don't do it, Thranks. I cannot resist. I want to see what this planet is like. We're doing it. I can't push myself to warp continuously through the black holes unless I'm like laser focused and I don't look around at anything. The minute I start scanning stuff, all hope is lost. I'm gonna find a reason. Look at this. So it's gonna have a peach sky on the day side. Hold on. I want this night side though. Yes. It would help. The problem is I'm not 100% on which anomaly a fragmented planet is. Is that the one with the spines sticking out of the ground, or... Huh, I don't see anything. Is this not an anomaly planet? Oh, it is. Oh, with the broken glass. Are you kidding me? It's got mountains above the clouds. Do you even see this? This is utterly ridiculous. Alright, well, we're here, so we have to land to get credit for landing here. But the way these clouds are clipping through these mountains is a hard sort of pass for me. I'm not a big fan of that. Alright, we're gonna scan a single creature. And then we're just not gonna worry about anything else. I mean, it's neat that these mountains are so high, but at what cost, right? I mean, I get it. It's an anomaly planet. Thematically, I totally get it. However, comma, I'm also totally over it. Alright. Black hole it is. They had to put that yellow and blue planet right in front of me. Caused me to second guess my decision making. When the only proper decision all along was... we're making the jump. Nope, we're gonna pass it by. We're gonna miss it. There we go. Lined up and on track. You're darn right is an extreme gravitational interference. Let's do this. Okay. Not bad, a nice little dark nebula. 42,000 light years. The journey, the distance that we travel per black hole is so much smaller as we approach the galactic core. It's quite exciting just to know that we're that close. A couple of ice planets. I think we'll check one of them out. You know what? Let's do the closest one here. Arctic planet with ancient bones. We haven't been on a cold planet in quite some time. Ooh, and this one's a little rocky as well. Say you get those nice blue shots. Ooh, there you go. Hold on. Try to get all three. Oh, there you go. Alright, enough photographing. This orbital photography is astounding. Well, this is fun. Let's find some bones. We're looking at the time. That's going to be next episode. Until then, take care.